Hi, welcome to the next edition of Jank Tank. Today I got a spicy deck for you. So, I know you like to draw cards. What if I told you that was a bad idea? So today we're gonna be playing a deck that I like to call "You Sure You Want to Draw?" And that's what we're gonna be playing, featuring the brand new card Sprawling Crawler. So the more cards you draw, the more damage you take. So it's kind of sweet. If you like this kind of content for Jank Tank, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe, hit that bell notification alert for future videos. We're on our way to 2,000 subs. Let's get there by the end of this year, and make sure you come and join the Pioneer family. Let's dive into the deck. So we have 4 Feathered Visions plus 1 Shark Typhoon, some Fading Hopes plus Brazen Bar for a little bit of bounce effects, 4 Long Rivers Pool because we kind of want them to be able to draw cards, plus it's a counter spell, 2 Prismari Commands, kind of a catch-all, damage to something small. We go ahead and loot. Make our opponent loot, actually. Probably pretty reasonable. Or make a treasure or destroy an artifact. Fairy Mastermind, easy way to make our opponent draw an extra card, take more damage. Needlehead as a way to just ping our opponent as they draw cards. Scalding Viper as a way to just ping them as they cast spells. We have a Fort Crawler for a little bit extra damage when they draw cards. Ojutai, O'Hare, and Oxel as a way to just take their Needlehead damage and deal an extra 3. Close the game out faster. So that is our deck. Sideboard, we got some Banefires in case we want to just do that final bit of damage to our opponent. Soul Guide Lantern for a little bit of graveyard hate. A Braid for a little bit of artifact / small creature hate. Damping Sphere for the pesky Lotus Field matchup. 2 Stone Brains for combo / control. 8 Ashiok as a way to stop searching and also graveyard hate. 3 Brotherhood Inn against aggro. 2 Kidnap as a way to hate on mid-range piles, so we can take maybe their demon, whatever. And then a Consuming Tide for an extra little bit of sweeper type effect. Mass bounce effect. So that is the deck we're trying out. Let's see if this deck has what it takes to compete in the current Pioneer meta. Okay, Thicket. Tap land, go. And Needlehead is interesting. Abzan. Is it Fang? Yeah, definitely a Fang. No vehicle yet, so we'll go ahead and drop a Needlehead. So there you go. Yeah, there comes the Informant. So there's definitely an argument here. I should probably be waiting. Ugh. Thoughtseize to take my command? No, command is not very good, actually. Sadly, that's a sorcery, so I can't really do much. So awkward. I should play that as a land, but at the same time, it's not very good. Let's play Falls. I know that's pretty janky, but we're going to keep it. Hatcha. Play a Viper. Psygoo. We're definitely dead though. Because he gets back the boat. And he enters my entire board. And then he bounces. Okay, O'Hare, go. Salvage. So he gets a Chariot back. So he could hit me for how much here? Okay, no Parhelion. That's good. He's hit me for 4 this turn. I'm blocking the Informant. Okay. Play a Feathered Visions. Ship it. Vanishing Verse, huh? Counter it. I'm pretty sure I'm dead. He taps there, yeah. So against Graveyard Hate, we need Soul Guide Lantern, Ashiok. Fading Hope is kind of sus, right? Just making them temporary doesn't seem. Shark Typhoon out too. And we get it, bring in the Braid, and we can go up a Brotherhood End. I want 2 ends, down 1 borrower. Actually, down the commands. I don't like that. Play lands, they go. Play a needlehead. Go. Be nice if we draw an untapped land here. Nope. We do not. Graveyard. Viper. Mill some cards. Hit ya. Go. So we get a little bit of pinging. Overlord of the Balmerk. So it takes the bag. Even though I don't want to do this, but I think it's correct.
Dream big.
I can't double spell next turn anyway, so. Gotcha. Can we win this game? Push us to game 3. I think I want to play Crawler. Bang. Take extra damage. That kind of sucks. Mill some more cards.
This is my masterpiece.
Play a Crawler. Yep. Deal some damage. Raffine's Informant. Draws a card. Take some more damage. But that's okay. He has to be able to end the game right now, though. If I draw a land, that'd be kind of sweet. So one's at face, one's taking out the Ashiok, which is okay. So we are at 11. Ashiok dealt with. He does have a fatal push. The Seiju, that is a problem. But to get a Thundering Falls. Surveil. I don't need this land, I don't think. That's just I don't have. This is not going to be okay. Play a Crawler. Play a Needlehead. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do enough damage here. I tried, though. Okay. Can't cast any more spells. Guess that counts. There's the Barhelion. So he wins. 0-1. Let's get to the next. Through PayPal, I'm offering for $20 play your deck through League. I also give you an article about how to improve the list, and as well as some sideboard guides in very particular matchups. If you want to check out the link, it's in the description. Now, let's get back into the video. Citadel, huh? Tap land, go. Needlehead. Go. A Nisa. Bounce Nisa. No more lands, please. Viper. Hit ya. There's Nisa. Takes the damage. Adds a mana to the mana pool. We bounce. Cast another Viper. Shove in there. Go. Just trying to slow him down. There's another Nisa. We're just probably going to finish you off. Yeah. Maybe a Braid? Down a Shark Typhoon? I guess. That's fine. Tap land. We'll play our own land. Severed Visions. Take it. Boot the Nissa. Okay. Shock myself. Play a Needlehead. They go. There's the Nisa. I can't double spell. So let's go ahead and Feather Visions. There you go. A Splunking. She has 2 manas. 3 manas. 4 manas. Odinisa. I do want another land off the top, if possible. Because I want to be able to bounce and leave up a counter. There we go. Blue. Bounce, Nisa. Hitcha. There you go. Kicking some tail right now. Seems like a better matchup for me. We definitely are going to try to Long Rivers pull this turn to set up a double spell potentially next turn. It's kind of what we're hoping for. If we can get the turtle, that would be ideal, but I doubt that's going to be the case. 6 mana. There's a Nisa. Alright, so he has 4 manas. And we counter. We will counter it, plus give you a card. Or no, just for a little extra damage from the Needlehead. Tempo you out a little bit. Wait, threat, smack, go. We have a lot of bouncing effects. Turns out, it's good against this kind of strategy, where you only commit one thing to the board at a time. So, that's kind of nice. Maybe eventually we'll get these crawlers down. But let me know in the comment section what you guys think about this deck so far. Is it worth the spice that I'm currently doing? You're at 1. And now we just play this crawler. And bounce. Got it. 1 and 1. Let's get into the next. I am now offering Patreon and locals content exclusive. It includes sideboard guides, budget guides, exclusive videos, as well as other types of content. If you want to check out the link, it's in the description. Now, let's get back into the video. Another breeding pool. Play Lance, I go. Seems very similar. Up the Beanstalk. Sure. Play a Needlehead, say go. Now what does your Up the Beanstalk look like? Looks like a ping fest to me. Tap land. Path, so this is definitely Incarnation. It's the only deck that I'm aware of that plays that card. So for me, I think I'm going to go ahead and just... I should have played the Canal. That's a slight mistake. I don't really care about those 2 cards he has. We'll just play Feather Visions. This is when we actually get to get this O'Hare down. Potentially. We did play the wrong land, which might interfere. There's the Incarnation. Draws a card, takes damage. What are you grabbing? 3 drop, maybe Skyclave Appetizers? Otherwise, this O'Hare might do some work. If it's something simple. These Vipers are not looking too great. What are you hitting? Needle? Visions. Okay. Play O'Hare. Smack. Okay, we get a 3/3. Go. Take 4. Unless you have a verse. Alright, that basically made him commit a lot of his mana, though. Okay, a Fable's fine. Sack the Fable, I take it. Get a Heliod? A Beza. To gain some life, take good damage. I definitely don't want to bounce this, but I could see the argument to bounce the token. Play a Viper. Ship the turn. Ping you. Say go. Ping you. See what you got. Tap land. Another incarnation. And a high noon. Take a damage. Probably gonna sack the high noon. Or, nope, gets a 5-drop. Probably a Tulsamir to gain a little bit of life. Or do you... Elishnorn. I mean, that's not doing much. Sure, it gets 3-drop. And Campa. Cabal. Bounce the Elishnorn. Take my drain. Oh, yes, right, he has the high noon. No. No keep. Say go. So, if he plays the Elishnorn, that's basically his entire turn. A Titan. Thank God I bounced the Elishnorn. So he doesn't get double ETB effects. You sack the high noon? I mean, because your board state is kind of nice. Then again, you probably want to keep it just to make sure you keep... or get double spell and maybe make a comeback. Play a crawler. Go. Deal some damage. Take some more damage. There's the Norn. And he attacks. Take it. So I got 6 manas. I could play both of those. Go boom, boom, boom. Seems like the best move. I definitely punted there, though. Sequencing matters. I guess it's only opponent. Sure. So we have a Hive, which is nice. Or a Fairy Mastermind. And the next turn we double spell. Do you have a burn spell? Fatal Push. Okay. Takes a little bit of beating. Question is, can I stay alive? Atroxa. Okay, that's a little rough. Did he get a untapped source? Okay, so I guess he has this. He could. He has those 2 up. That's what I was worried about. I'm assuming he has, yeah, double. 2 cards. That's a little rough. That's too much. Okay. Fading Hope out. Kidnap probably in. Consuming Tides in. I don't think I want Brain, the Stone Brain. Maybe 1 Viper, 1 Borrower, Stone Brain to get rid of the Incarnation. I don't like that. Canal, go. What an interesting hand this is. Play a field to go. Up the Beanstalk. Questions don't want double red or double blue. Play Feather Visions. Go. That's nice. Next turn I play Tap Land Feather Visions. Just really start cranking these card draws up. Sure, go ahead and get your little bit of ramp on. Run it back. Draw a couple cards. Draw some cards, take some damage. Stone Brain. I think I had to pass. I think I get rid of a crawler. A kidnap. The odds of him actually needing to discard anything is probably low, right? I guess you want to discard those, huh? Interesting. I think it's correct to leave up this long river fall. Counter it. Now, he could still play a 3-drop, which is a little problematic. Eidolon. So I think my turn looks like crack this, leave up a borrower. So we're going to name Incarnation. Play a Falls. Don't need an island. Ship it. That's not a bad draw. Definitely get rid of the Prismari. Beza, huh? Does that do anything? I guess you draw a card. So Consuming Tide. Okay. Take an island, I guess. That means I have a counter up. Which is fine. I get to keep 1 visions. And what are you keeping? Canal. Sego. That's fine, get rid of my visions. Kimball. That happens. I guess he can't cast anything else, can he? But I could play a Kidnap. That'd be kind of funny. So now he has to pitch his hand down. This is probably quite annoying to face. We're definitely doing something different, though. Take the Cabal. Binding. So you want to get my visions? That's fine. Go. So now you can't cast non-creature spells without taking some damage. Titan of Industry. Counter. Play Crawler. Balls. Fairy's fine because it's a flash threat. Sego. Now you might drop down into Troxa. Okay. Linda. That's your only card. We'll go ahead and drop down a Brazen Borrower. Play a falls. Now, Feathered Visions, that's sweet. Second crawler. I should have smacked with the Brazen Borrower. Should have. So we go ahead and drain you. You should be at 5. Beza. Do you attack with a Linda? You should probably. I think I just take it. I definitely messed up. I should have had him at 11. So now you draw 2. We draw an additional 1. Okay. Now what? First things first. Get rid of the Eidolon. O'Hare. I think a Viper and like a Brazen Borrower. Question is, do I Brazen... I can't Brazen Borrow the actual Kidnap, so that's fine. Do I dare shock myself just to play this Feathered Visions? Yes, we are here to play Feathered Visions. That's our goal today, is to just try to do best as we can. So you take 2 on upkeep. He scoops it up anyways, even though he didn't die. Run it back. He plays a tap land, so will we. Pathway, but to the yard. Iron. Play a Stonebrain, go. So he does not have Binding online yet. If he plays another card though, different land type he might. So he definitely does not want a Stonebrain to happen, huh? Interesting. Let's play a Crawler. Go! Let the draw damage start. So next turn, I could easily bounce the Binding and hit something if I wanted to. Gotcha. Yep. A Pyroclasm. About it. What you doing over there? You caught my attention. Torches my Crawler. That's just rude. A land's fine. So he's probably just gonna Binding whatever I play. Could double spell, but that doesn't seem very good. Let's Fairy Mastermind, say go. I think I'm going to Yorion to resolve, and then I'm going to go ahead and just bounce the Overlord. Seems like the best line. That way he doesn't blink the Overlord. I guess then again, I guess that's still the same thing, right? He gets the trigger. But he doesn't get it for free. He has to pay another 5. So maybe that's the argument. I'm going to Scry. Yeah. Actually, I do want a double spell. That's fine. I want to get a Visions down. Bushes. That's fine. Visions. And guess what? Another Visions. So go. I mean, we're here to Visions. I can't complain, right? Have to just play them. Sure. I mean, Shark Typhoon's not very impressive here, though. being completely honest. So Binding's away both visions. Only if I had the ability to destroy all enchantments. We would be in serious business. Can technically just hardcast. A Shark Typhoon. So I'm taking 10. Potentially another 5 from that. So I don't think I can afford to play a Shark Typhoon hardcasted. So instead, let's just Crawler. Actually, that just kind of leaves me... That does leave me to a little bit vulnerable to a Pyroclasm, though. High Noon. So even if I bounce the High Noon, I'm taking it all. So my best bet here, I think, bounce the Overlord. Kills my threats. I go. We just cast Brazen Borrower. I don't know what I'm gonna do past this though. I'm essentially at 1. I need life gain. That's not life gain. That essentially has me at 1. Saddest part is here, Pyroclasm could allow him to win. Yeah, he should definitely Pyroclasm then High Noon. Why? I'm so confused. Why? You just hit me for 5. Pop everywhere land, I guess. Then my deck a little bit. So I go. So 13 lands left for left. Probably not very likely to draw it. So that's 1 damage to the face. I don't think that's really worth it. I guess you can just ping me for 2. Alright, I'm at 1. That's interesting. Go. I don't know if that means I could even stand a chance, but yeah, no. Get rid of the bear? Get rid of that bear? Sure. Take it to 1. So depending what he does here. Overlord. Sure. That's a little slow. That's very slow. Okay. I can't do nothing. Now I have to block and block. Maybe there was an argument I should have traded earlier for the Rhetoric, but I think the Rhetoric, the Eidolon of Rhetoric, is helping me more than it's hurting me. Because he can only cast 1 spell per turn. Right, which is actually good for me since he has probably a bunch of good cards and we lose. Well, that was Sag, a way of ending the game, but 1 and 2, not bad for a Jank Tank deck, probably average. Let's get into the wrap-up. So, what did we learn this week about this deck overall? Well, 1 and 2, not a terrible record for a Jank Tank deck. There's 2 other directions you could head with this deck. 1, you could add a 3rd color, which is black, play Shield Red, and you're, a little bit more in, or you can go to Rakdos and do the same thing. So there's definitely some possibilities here, depending on how you want to build it. I went with a spicier take, which is blue, even though it's probably technically correct to go to Rakdos, because Rakdos, you have that 2-drop Knight, which each player draws an extra card, both players lose a life, fits on theme. You also have the Shieldred, you also have Fatal Push, you have Thoughtseize, you have all these other options. So there's definitely 2 main color combinations that you could play. Like I said, I took the spicy route. Let me know in the comment section. Do you think there could be you want to draw that deck and Pioneer? Because I want to know all that in the comment section. I think there could be something spicy here. I definitely think black, you get Castle Lockwing, which is kind of nice. But then again, we really did not cast most of the spells that we drew, right? We just did not have enough mana to be able to actually cast them, since we drew a decent amount every single turn. So it's actually kind of fun because you get to draw a bunch of cards. You have a bunch of options to cast, so it makes it kind of overwhelming, but also interesting because each turn, your entire thought process might change, because normally you try to plan 2 turns in the future, but if you're drawing a bunch of cards and better options happen, it kind of just washes away your plans. But I like the deck overall. It was pretty dang fun. I had a blast. Hopefully this video was pretty fun to watch. And yeah, I'm excited. Next week is going to be something just as sweet, I hope. And I'll talk to you guys next time. Shout out to all my supporters. And if you want to see any other content from me, check out either one of these 2 videos and playlists. And I'll talk to you soon.